A lark and her momster are coming your way. Gonna tell it how it is, so won't you join us today? Shit. We're gonna start over. Have yourself a merry little Christmas.
I thought we weren't.
It's just my moment. Let your heart beat my moment live.
It's always your moment, honey.
It's our moment.
It's the world according to Larkin.
It's like Clarissa explains it all, but Larkin explains it all. But, oh man, that sounded so good. Anyway, okay. Welcome. And a merry holidays. I don't know what that accent was.
I don't either.
Well, welcome to our podcast.
I was going to say, why don't you say who we are?
I was going to say, welcome to our podcast, and we are wishing you the merriest of holidays, as this is going to air probably when you're not listening to it, but that's okay, because you will afterwards, maybe. Or you can listen to it while you're wrapping presents, or driving very, very fast to go get presents that you forgot about for your...
lighting your menorah.
Or lighting... Okay, I like how yours is way better, and mine's like, you forgot about little Timmy, so now you have to go rush to the Toys R Us to make sure you get the right toy for little Timmy.
I'm going to sit over here and drink because, oh my God.
Oh,
anyway,
who we are.
Yes,
Hi,
thank you.
I am the Lark, and you are my...
Momster.
And this is a Lark and her Momster. Welcome to our podcast. And you know what? This is our 20th episode.
Is it?
It's our 20th anniversary episode.
It's the happiest time of the year.
So we know I didn't get my singing from you. That's okay. So
but it is my favorite time of the year.
It is, because
it's
you know
cold.
What? It is cold. And
I
do love the
cold.
cold. We love the cold. And you know what's really great in cold weather? Drinking, because it makes you warmer.
And happier.
And yes, well...
And you need happiness.
If you're me, yes.
Yes.
But we also appreciate if you don't drink, that's okay too. And we respect that and respect you. And I like to rhyme. Anyway, speaking of rhyming, here's today's wine, which doesn't really rhyme. Okay. So today's wine is really good, you guys. It's really good. And keep in mind...
It really is.
But
it's
wine...
too bubbly.
It's...
So bubbly.
Could you be too bubbly?
I don't know. This is so bubbly that it keeps bubbling out of the glass.
Is it bubblier than when I'm bubbly? Is it bubblier than me after Wicked?
Nothing is bubblier than you after Wicked.
Can confirm. Can confirm. But the bubbliest of bubbly wines that we have today is a Fratelli Cosmo Prosecco DOC Extra Dry. I don't know why I'm doing this.
I don't either. You sound freaky.
But it works because it's from grapes cultivated on the hilly slopes north of Venice, Italy. I feel I'm sorry. I have mad respect for Italians. I know that's not your accent. I mean, it kind of is.
Nowhere near their accent.
Okay, well...
You sound a little bit like a character on Saturday Night Live.
I'll take that compliment. So it comes from the grapes cultivated on the hilly slopes north of Venice in Italy. Prosecco is an ideal apertif wine. Sorry. Its firm structure and body.
I love its firm structure and body.
That's what she said. Admirably suited for partnering with antipasta, veggies, and the fish.
And that's what we're having for dinner tonight.
Oh my gosh, we are. We're not having antipasta. Well, we are anti-pasta. We're not having antipasta.
No,
but we are having veggies and fish.
Yeah.
Indeed. So this pairs perfectly.
Right. Of course, we'll be finished with the bottle before we eat.
This is true.
That's okay.
But today's episode is a really, really cool episode. We wanted to tie it into the Winter Solstice, and even more, we wanted to tie it into Yule tide.
That's right. It's my second favorite holiday season after Halloween. Mm-hmm. And as I said before, it is really, in some ways, just a beautiful time of the year because it's cold, it's darker out.
Which I like the darkness because you know what? We need the darkness, right? Without that, you don't appreciate the light. Exactly.
Right, exactly.
Or even see.
And our solstice tree is decorated.
It's beautiful.
And it has all of the naturally made types of ornaments, and I have the naturally made Santas out.
We have the Krampus.
We do. We have the Krampus. And I even have our menorah out. And on the 25th of December, we'll start lighting the menorah candles.
That's right. And
in
we're
solidarity with all of the people in our life.
Yes.
Who are
celebrate.
Jewish.
Yeah,
Right.
who celebrate Hanukkah. Yeah,
Right.
absolutely. And we hope that you celebrate whatever you celebrate with your whole heart, whether that's Kwanzaa, whether that's
Christmas,
Hanukkah, what else? Is it Diwali?
No, that's past.
JK. What's the one that they celebrate soon?
I don't know.
Remember, we have a friend who's going home. Oh, no, it was at my doctor's appointment. They're going back to India to celebrate
Another festival. But I don't remember which one, but I will find out.
Okay, that's Google it.
I will. Well, actually, I have a source. I can find
that's
out
right, you have
from
source.
my
But anyway,
source.
whatever you celebrate, we hope that you celebrate with your whole heart, and we send lots of love to you.
And it seemed fitting that this is going to air during the season.
Oh my God, I'm sorry, but you just sounded like Moira Air. It's going to air.
I will take that as a compliment. Okay. Again, it seemed fitting because we wanted to focus on the celebrations of solstice and Yule and Christmas and how they're all interconnected.
Very.
I find all of that fascinating.
Oh, yeah, history is fascinating. Real history. The real history written by real people.
With the history that is based on facts.
That history.
And not patriarchy.
Opinions, yes.
Patriarchy.
Exactly.
Okay. So let's first discuss Yule.
Cool.
Yule.
Tell me a little bit about it.
Okay. In some traditions, the celebration comes from the Celtic legend of the battle between the young Oak King, who represented the light of the new year, and the Holly King, who represented the darkness.
The darkness. Sorry, I had to. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, are you sure I'm your mother?
There's also an origin story.
No, wait, I first. Are you sure I'm your mother?
Hey, you're the one who always said, I was in 9 hours of labor with you.
It wasn't 9 hours.
Oh, it's gotten less sense? Oh, so you just
It
used
was
that?
9.
I was going to say,
No.
pick which one you decide to use when you guilt trip me.
I don't know if it's 9. It might have been 8.
Okay, well that...
But long enough.
Okay.
Back labor. Yeah. You're definitely mine. You came out looking like it. Well,
Don't say it. Don't say it. Because,
came out looking like
no,
a
because-
child who came from Alaska.
Yeah, we'll say that. Okay,
You
cool.
did. Okay.
I did not look like either of you, really, when I was born. Straight hair that turned very curly. This has nothing to do with our episode.
No, it doesn't.
So
But I think
let's-
it speaks to a lot.
Let's revert back to Yuletide.
Okay, Yule.
So, there's an origin story, right?
Uh-huh.
Tell me about it.
Well, it comes from the ancient Norse and Germanic peoples and is celebrated around the winter solstice. The festival's history is complex, which I love complexity.
We know.
And its exact origins are unclear, yet there's agreement around some general things. And the word Yule is thought to come from the Old Norse word Hul,
Cool.
which refers to the wheel of the sun that changed the seasons.
Very cool.
The festival is generally believed to have started as a Norse celebration called Hol.
Is it Hul or Yule?
I think it's probably Yule.
Or
but
Hol?
I don't speak Norse, so I don't know.
No. But wait, we could ask a friend. Hold on.
No, let's not.
I was going to ask Adam.
Oh, Adam?
Okay. Wait one moment. We're going to just pause. We asked our source, and unfortunately, he too did not know
So
when he's supposed to.
there we go. Anyway, he wasn't around during those old Norse celebrations, fortunately. The celebrations often centered around themes of light, fire, and feasting.
I do love that.
All of it. I can close my eyes and see myself there, and I just,
Okay, well,
makes
that
me happy.
Just so you know that they did sacrifice people back then, so
You know what? I could have observed that.
She's
With
like,
light, fire, and
have,
feasting.
I would have absolutely observed other people being sacrificed just fine.
I wouldn't have been totally not in favor. But anyway, it was during the reign of King Håkon
Haraldsson, yes.
The Norse Yule celebration was merged with the Christian holiday of Christmas.
On purpose?
I think so. I think that particular
or was it
king was embracing Christianity.
Was he or was it thrust upon him?
No, I think he was embracing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll
because I think it was
Hold on. Adam just shook his head. Why did you shake your head? Do you know this story?
I'm pretty sure he was embracing it
okay.
and spread Christianity throughout his kingdom.
Okay, well, our source said he was embracing it, so...
I was right.
2 against 1.
And who was right?
You were right.
Say that again.
You were right.
Again?
You were right.
Thank you very much. So,
okay.
Today, like today, Yule is celebrated by neo-pagans. Don't spit your wine out.
I didn't.
Yeah, yes, you
and
did.
some Christians, right?
Right, exactly. And some modern celebrations recreate ancient traditions, while others adapt them to contemporary practices.
Okay.
For example, the practice of burning a Yule log,
which I love,
originated from Germanic or Scandinavian.
She got there. Paganism.
Mm-hmm. Some Christians used the Yule log to symbolize the birth of Jesus, while others believed it represented Jesus' triumph over sin. So today, the Yule log is more commonly seen as a secular holiday tradition, but I know people who are very Christian and they utilize the Yule log, and I know people who are pagan who utilize the Yule log. So, hey, it's a Yule log for all.
I'm sorry.
Why are you laughing?
Why is a burning log symbolizing the birth of Jesus? Is that just all the pain Mary went through?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah. Because
not laughing at it, just
and
interested.
I can relate to Mary.
Okay, moving on.
No, I can totally relate to Mary.
Did you have to have me in a barn? I don't think so.
No, I didn't have you in a barn. No, I didn't have drugs. I was drugless.
Okay.
But I did have an epidural because your head was too big.
Okay.
It wouldn't go through the birth canal.
Okay, well...
There you go.
But my ego is not as big as my head, is what you're saying. So, I know what you're trying to say. That was rude. Anyway. Back to the... Shush. Back to the Yule log, which I really like the Yule log. I love that in the Adventures of Sabrina, it's not the word, that's not the title of the show, but they use a lot of different...
Sabrina the Teenage Witch?
No. The New Adventures of Sabrina. It's not called Sabrina the Teenage Witch, but it is based on Sabrina the Teenage Witch. But they use a lot of like the Yule log and Gryla and her Yule lads and the Yule cat, and I really love that. So please do go on. Tell me more about Winter Solstice.
Well, something that I found kind of entertaining is in Sweden, there's something called the Yule goat.
Yes! IKEA sells them.
Do they? IKEA sells Yule goats?
They surely do.
Oh, are they cute?
We have them.
We do?
By we, I mean me and Adam.
Oh, I don't have one.
Oh, well.
Why do I not have one?
Because you want to go to Scotland.
What? What's being in Scotland?
I don't want more things.
I don't want more things. So. You're right. I want to live in Ireland or Scotland and the fewer things I have.
Gosh,
anyway,
I love when
the
I can use
Yule
that
goat is considered to be a companion to Santa Claus in Sweden. Isn't that cute?
It's adorable. It's adorable.
You're funny.
I know.
So
I'm not.
Anyway.
So Winter Solstice and Yule are pretty often synonymous.
That's true. That's true. And the Winter Solstice takes place on the 22nd of December this year. It marks the 24-hour period in time with the fewest daylight hours of the year in the Northern Hemisphere.
Oh, I love that.
It's the shortest day of the year or the longest night.
Yeah, we're going to do some fun stuff that night.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay. I'm ready.
Okay. The longest night. I don't know. It just sounds, there's something romantic about it.
Wait, don't you work that night?
No. No.
Oh, it's a Sunday.
I just got Australian. No, I don't work that night. I do work the next day. But the day night of the 22nd, I do not work. That is a Sunday. It is a Sunday.
So the word solstice is derived from the Latin word sol, which means sun, and sistere, which is to stand. The day the sun stands still.
Oh, I love that.
Isn't that cool?
It's very poetic.
My language in college was Latin.
Do you remember any of it? Besides Vidi Vidi Vici?
No, it's not Vini Vidi Vici.
Oh, well, and it for my Italian friends.
No.
What
That
is
is
it?
Catholic Italian.
Oh, well.
I mean, Catholic Latin. Jeez, no more wine for me. That is Latin that's used in Catholicism.
I didn't know there was a difference.
No, there is. My Latin professor made it very clear.
That's
that
cool.
at the time that Julius Caesar would have said those words, he would have pronounced them
With a "w," right?
with a w. Winnie, witty, wiki.
Oh, that's white. That's white. Love to a love.
Right, exactly.
Will follow. Follow. Yes, exactly.
So anyway, because the winter solstice is the reversal of the sun's apparent ebbing in the sky, in ancient times it was seen as the symbolic death and rebirth of the sun, or of a sun god.
I've heard that before.
I know.
That's solstice, right? Things die off to create,
Room for birth.
Room for the new, room for growth. Yeah.
Right, exactly. It's really
Absolutely.
cool.
It's beautiful.
It's very cool. In cultures which used cyclic calendars based on the winter solstice, the year is reborn was celebrated with reference to life, death, rebirth deities, or new beginnings, such as Hagamenes, Reading, a New Year cleaning tradition, which we're going to do this year, by the way.
Well, okay.
We're going to do that.
Okay.
We're going to have a cleaning tradition.
We clean it. Okay, well, that's a tradition every other day, so.
No.
Because
This
of my
year,
dog.
We're going to have like a really good cleaning.
Let's finish this podcast.
Okay.
Thank you.
Anyway. And reversal, as in Saturnalia's slave and master reversals, where they changed roles.
Oh, that's interesting.
Very interesting.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
We could have a whole podcast on that.
We could. That'd be actually kind of cool.
That would be cool.
Some ancient monuments, such as Newgrange, Stonehenge, Cahokia Woodhenge, and Ahu Tangariki, are lined with the sunrise or sunset on the winter solstice. And what's really cool, and we've never done this, but I would love to go do this, is to go to Stonehenge. Because apparently on the winter solstice, there's a point where you can see the sun through Stonehenge.
That's
through
cool.
The monoliths.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's very cool.
Okay, so yeah, we gotta save our P's and Q's to go do that.
We gotta save all the P's.
Yes.
And all the Q's.
All the Q's.
Which
Okay.
means we can't be spending lots of money.
Can we please get on topic? Gosh.
No. Okay.
My God, Moira. Jesus.
Holidays around the world. Let me try that again.
Please do.
Holidays around the world that are celebrated on or in relationship to the winter solstice include, I'm going to let you mention what these are.
Oh, funsies.
Because you're better at pronunciations than I am.
don't know. If I pronounce these incorrectly, please forgive me. I'm doing my best and I did not ask Google how to pronounce these. But there's Albanartan, which I think is, which is Welsh. I think that's how you pronounce it. Blue Christmas, which is Elvis's song. No, it's a Western Christian tradition or holiday. Brumalia, ancient Rome. Zongzi Festival, East Asia. Inti Raymi, the Inca. Kolyada and Korkushin, Slavic. Midwinter Day, Antarctica. Wow, this one's going to be fun. Sangamita Day, Theravada Buddhism. Shaba Yalda, Iran. Shalako, Zuni. Uttarayana, India. We Tripantu, Mapuche. Thank you, Mapuche. Wilkakuti, Aymara. Yalda, I don't know what that accent is above the
Yalda.
Yalda, which is Western and Central Asia.
And then Yule is in the Northern Hemisphere.
Is it? In the more Northern Hemisphere? It's in the Northern Hemisphere. It's Germanic.
Correct.
And then I'm not going to pronounce... I don't know these words. They're in ancient Latvia, you guys. I can't pronounce it. But
I think it's Zamatsvitki.
Cute.
And then Sinja Ezi, or Ezid, which
Izidi, Izidi.
Or the Feast of
Ezid, celebrated on the last Friday before Winter Solstice. And then, of course, we have Saturnalia, ancient Rome, celebrated shortly before Winter Solstice. St. Lucy's Day, which is Christian, used to coincide with the Winter Solstice Day, but is now celebrated on December the 13th, which just so happens this year to be on a Friday, making it Friday the 13th.
Which is, I think we should definitely celebrate that, because all Friday the 13th... No, but we can still celebrate Friday the 13th.
Oh, well, we celebrate Friday the 13th. Yeah, absolutely. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Taylor Swift's birthday. Woohoo! Go Taylor. Also, there's the Cold Food Festival in Korea and Greater China. That's 105 days after Winter Solstice. That's interesting. I've never heard of that. There's Makar Sankranti. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I'm sorry if I didn't. In India, that's the Harvest Festival, and it marks the end of the cold months and start of the new month with longer days. There's also Winter at Tentora Festival, Saudi Arabia, a cultural festival marking the beginning of the winter harvest season. And St. John's Eve in Southern Hemisphere. So what's really cool too is what I love is not just the types of celebrations, but also the characters and the different lore behind these celebrations. So I'm going to bring up some things that I find really interesting.
And before you do, if you celebrate or have family or know of history around any of those celebrations, we would love to hear from you.
Yes.
And if we mispronounced any of those words,
we are so sorry, and please let us know, because we would like to learn.
Please.
Love to learn.
Yes.
So some of my favorite characters that you'll find within the kind of Yule traditions include Gryla and her Yule lads and her Yule cat.
I love Yule cat.
Well, we'll see if you do after this.
You got me a Yule cat.
I know. That's a different type of Yule cat. Anyway. We also
what does Gryla's Yule cat do?
It eats you if you don't get a piece of clothing for Christmas.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's lovely. It's so sweet.
That's why everyone should get a piece of clothing.
Like some socks, y'all. Just, some socks, some mittens.
What does that say about
You know what? Get
Christianity?
mittens to keep you safe from kittens. I'm mad at myself for that one. Okay. But Gryla also has Yule lads, and she's kind of fascinating. So she, she lives in Iceland, and like Krampus and Mary Lloyd, she's a Christmas monster and only really appears around Christmas time.
Appears?
Yes, appears. The stories about her in Iceland vary. Some say she's just kind of like a boogeyman who enjoys scaring people, but other stories are a little bit darker, saying she eats people. Yeah.
Just people?
Yeah, she's very famous, though, as the mother of the Yule lads and has the Yule cat as a pet. And the Yule lads cause all kinds of mischief.
Oh, I love mischief.
Well, you wouldn't love this mischief. What? Stop causing mischief! Mischief managed. A.k.a. Harry Potter reference to anybody who got that. So, another favorite of mine is Mary Lloyd. And I'm actually going to bring up a special guest. His name is Adam. to talk a little bit about Mari Lloyd and why she is his favorite and the kind of fun little shenanigans she gets up to during the Yuletide season.
So we have a guest today.
We didn't know he didn't know this was happening. I did it right now.
Hello, everyone.
This is Adam.
This is Adam.
Hey Adam. Tell us about Mari Lloyd.
So Mary Lloyd is someone in the community dresses up in like a sheet with
I thought she was a real thing. She's real.
with a horse's skull for a head.
Or she's a real
all
monster.
adorned in bells and ribbons and such. And goes around from home to home, knocks on the door, and basically challenges the dwellers to a rap battle. And
To a rap?
No, really. It's
Basically.
a battle of like a rhyme.
wit and rhyme.
So
okay.
let's give an example.
But she's not she's not a folklore.
She is
It is
just
folklore,
she is
but-
folklore.
Okay, because you
But-
said
But
it
it's a
was
tradition.
someone who
It's a-
comes.
well,
where
because-
is it a tradition?
in Wales. She's
Oh.
Welsh. Yes.
Oh, I want to go to Wales.
Well, we can celebrate Yuletide there too.
We can live there.
Well, I'm happy with that.
And
Okay.
basically, if it wins the battle,
If Marilyn wins.
it comes into your home and drinks all your beer and eats your food.
Yes. So you don't want that. I mean, there are some.
Kind of like your monster.
There are some stories. Well, there are some stories where she does darker things, but we're trying to keep this light and airy and happy. But let's give them an example really quickly. Ready?
I guess.
Christmas Yuletide is coming here. I can't wait for it to be near.
That's wonderful and full of cheer. I hope to draw them near.
Would you like some wine, some cheer, or beer? Or would you like to be done here?
Yeah.
So in that case, I'm Mary Lloyd and I win and I get to eat all your food and drink all your beer. Woo!
But you do that anyway.
That's true! Woohoo! That's true. I would win.
You
You
are.
rhyme all the time.
I do. I would win.
And you are totally Mary Lloyd.
Okay.
Mari Lloyd.
Mary Lloyd. Okay, so my other favorite, as we all know, is Krampus. I love a Krampus.
You do
and
love a
he is
Krampus.
a horned anthropomorphic figure who is in the central and eastern Shush. Who is in the central and eastern alpine folkloric tradition is said to accompany Saint Nicholas on visits to children during the night of the 5th of December, Krampusnacht. Oh my god, you can hear my dog drinking.
But she does it rhythmically.
You can hear my dog drinking water.
Rhythmically.
Very rhythmically.
Yes, she rhymes as well.
As she drinks, yes. So Krampus is one of my favorites. I like that he was kind of, the sidekick to Saint Nick in that Saint Nick, brings you the gifts and the fun stuff, and Krampus will beat you with a
Most
switch.
people
And
in the United States aren't familiar with Krampus.
no, I kind of like him. I think he's a little misunderstood. Quite honestly, no, I am good. My mom's trying to get me to be a lush, and I'm not. Some of
I'm
us
just
have
trying to get you to drink some of the wine, so I don't have to drink it all.
Some of us have to work. So Saint
Some
Nick.
of us have to work tomorrow as well.
Yes, some of us have nicer bosses.
Some of us are the boss.
Exactly. So Saint Nick rewards well-behaved children with small gifts, while Krampus usually punishes the badly behaved ones with birch rods, or he just puts them in his sack and brings them to the docks of hell. But I don't think hell exists, so that's just me.
So where is Krampus celebrated or recognized?
So in, as I said, the kind of Eastern Alpine folklore tradition, so in Germany.
You actually...
I did say that.
Don't remember
I didn't
you
say
saying
Germany specifically, but I
You
did
said-
say it. Adam, did I say it?
Yes.
Boom.
that. Okay.
Who was right?
You were right. Once.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, as we wrap up our fun little
but
episode.
Germany, where else?
I don't remember.
Probably
should-
Austria.
Austria, that's true.
Okay.
And they also have I think they're called Perlichten. I'm going to look that up really quickly. I think they're actually, hold on. Yeah, the Parktenlauf. And they're cool because they are a folk custom found in the Tyrol region of Central Europe, and they drive out the dark spirits in the winter.
Ooh, I like that.
I know. They also they're Krampusy looking, they're kind of more horned, they're a little terrifying looking. I think they're adorable, actually.
They have these cool things on their backs.
Yes. And they drive out the dark spirits, and I think that's pretty freaking cool.
Yeah.
So thank you.
We hope that you have something that will drive out any dark spirits if you're experiencing them.
Yes.
And bring in the light.
Absolutely.
And
so remember to celebrate the darkness, right? Because we need to really understand the darkness in order to appreciate the light. So during this holiday season, remember to give yourself grace, rest, relax. This is the time of letting go.
Light, fire, and feasting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Enjoy it. So thank you so much for listening to our Yuletide episode.
Yes. And we hope whatever you celebrate brings you joy and peace and an ability to just enjoy life.
And remember to be kind.
Kindness.
Especially in this season. I always feel like people are kinder in this season, and I kind of love that. But let's bring it into the rest of the, cyclical calendar year.
Yeah. Well, kindness does go a long way. And I think especially right now.
Absolutely.
Goes a really long way.
Absolutely. So we send you lots of love. We appreciate you. We thank you for listening. We wish you the happiest of holidays, and remember to share a little bit of your light with someone else.
That's right. And if you enjoy our podcast, please
rate, review, subscribe, and share.
That's right.
With your friends and family. You know why? Because that would be kind.
That's right.
It would be so kind.
And it's spreading kindness.
It is spreading kindness. And remember, you can also text us any ideas that you might have for another episode. Text us what you celebrate simply by visiting Apple Podcasts and hitting text us. It's pretty cool.
Or if they're on Spotify.
Yeah, I don't know how that one works yet, so we're figuring that one out.
Okay.
Cool. But listen to us on Spotify, rate, review, and subscribe. Always 5 stars because it's us.
We're on all the podcast sites.
All the platforms.
So, yeah. If you're on a different platform and you're struggling with knowing how to communicate,
text us.
Or email us
at larkandmomster@gmail.com.
Amen.
It's time again for miracles. Everybody's watching as the dreams unfold, saying I love you when it goes untold. Oh, it's Christmas, Yuletide, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, all time.
And that is from, well,
I wrote it.
She wrote it. It was also featured on the BBC
radio. It was very cool. Okay, we're gonna over and out. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, y'all.
Bye.
I'll let you win.
That was creepy.
Okay.
Bye.